First off, we have to disclose what is our policy. Okay. When we receive a deposit, how soon are our funds going to be available? What are we going to do most of the time? Okay, that's step one. We have to have a general policy in place. What is our timing going to be? And different financial institutions have different availability policies. Some of you have next day availability. Some of you have same day availability. Some financial institutions even have immediate availability. You just have to tell the customer how it's going to work. Okay, that's your general policy. Okay, you have to provide them that information before you open the new account. So, in other words, when you make deposits into this account, how soon will it be available? What are you going to do most of the time? And there's, there's certain specific things that you have to include in your policy. The content's under number 2 there, but generally think of it this way. It's what you're going to do most of the time, okay? Whether it's next day, same day, immediate. Now, keep in mind, immediate availability is not required, okay? That is something that we actually kind of created this competitive scenario where some financial institutions, they want to be a little bit faster. And so the key here is just make sure that in your policy summary, you are saying what you do most of the time. Now, also in this initial policy, you're going to let them know that, in some cases, we're going to delay things. Okay. And what do your delay periods look like? So you're going to have a description of what those delays are. Okay. So that's going to be standard in your policy. You're going to talk through what we're going to talk about exception delays here in just a moment. Where in some circumstances, under certain things that might be wrong or just strange about a deposit, we might delay or not follow our specific timeline that we just told you. This is what we're going to do most of the time. That's where we're going to have some exception delays, and we'll get into the various types of delays that are out there. Also included in this general policy, just as we're kind of going through the list of things that must be disclosed, you have to have a description of your ATMs, basically letting the consumer know, how can you tell our ATMs from other ATMs, okay? So really it's just intended so the customer can really tell the difference between the various ATMs they might be running into. And then you're going to tell them that longer delays or on a case-by-case basis might be available. So in other words, if you are going to make the deposits sooner than the bare minimum, which pretty much everybody does, you have to let them know that, in some cases, there may be an extended delay. You will get a notice if we do delay it. And then and also instructing them that if you need to know when these funds are going to be available, you should ask whether or not this is going to be delayed. So there's basically what we're breaking up here is there's going to be 2 types of delays or 2 types of holds that are available: the exception holds and the case-by-case holds. Okay. And we're describing that in this disclosure. Okay. So just keep in mind, these are just what we tell them on the front end.